but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's in goal. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running the red zone, it's hot. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
First down here for the offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just steamrolling his way through. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there at Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Auburn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Throwing right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. They keep attacking through the air. Going for the big play. Fires into traffic, picked off. looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll give it to him again. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Quarterback checking off. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Moving out of the pocket. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find
This dumbass. What the fuck was that?
And just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He makes the connection. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close.
Michigan 14, Nebraska 7.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolverines want to move quickly. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll run play action. Into the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
I ain't even had to do that. That's some dumb shit. I'm bad sure that I went to sleep.
Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. It's complete on the right side.
That was a crazy route.
But the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gets it out quickly. Hard running there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense,
ain't no way.
With the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And just understanding where you're at on the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
Working that left side now. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback
He's
gets
some
it to
shit,
him
bro.
early,
I'm not gonna listen to that
downfield.
kid.
You saw that right there.
This nigga be laying me the fuck down. Nigga in my best corner though. What the fuck, man? Come on, bro.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Huskers are threatening in the red zone. They're going to throw it again. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Hey, that ball was in the air for a minute.
A game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
Oh,
He
I
makes
felt
one guy
that
miss.
swing, bro.
Take it to
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Huskers.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's back to throw on second down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Nebraska! And this defense
Good shit,
coming
bro.
up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Oh, man.
The DB saw
And I
it.
clicked
Thought,
on
"Don't drop
early,
it,
too.
don't
What the
drop it."
fuck
Then
is
thought,
that?
Don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterback.
Lets it fly. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Stinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad.
Makes the catch down the right side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Looking to move it through the air. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's in goal.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short,
Man,
they
what the
choose not
fuck
to
is
run,
this?
throw the football. And I
Here you
think
go for
a lot of
that.
has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They'll try it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. First down
That was
here for the
crazy. I'm
offense.
gonna
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you.
Say that my quarterback?
The pocket,
No, that's a running back.
and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Nah, that's crazy. I got the edge. They should be taking terrible angles on this game.
One more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but
What the
tackle
fuck?
backs in the open field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Emmanuel. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone.
That's that Oregon play.
Michigan. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out.
You know, because he was going to protect that first down. That's smart.
Fair catch called for, and
Now that fucking play, one side always going to be open. You just got to make the right read. If I would have threw it to the other side, it would have been a stop.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those
He
are
caught that.
frustrating. You think you might
This
get
shit is
points and then the
crazy,
defense
man.
gives up
Like,
points. This has
that's
got
a
to be
catch and hit.
complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Still running at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, But boom, you
Yeah,
pop
he's
one,
slow
right?
as
That's
fuck.
what
He's
you
supposed to
gotta do.
cut up that.
You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Oh, make a play. Make a fucking play. You gonna do on that? I don't even be seeing that in this game. Swatted passes like
We're
that.
on the same page there.
I'll hit him in the back. I hit you. Make a fucking play, y'all.
2nd and 10 here. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to throw. It's in goal. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field.
This nigga couldn't get a block, dog. What the fuck is up with this game, you know?
Looking for the pick 6. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
Your quarterback making some incredible tackles, Slim. What the fuck?
Gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverine.
That's little Tyreek Hill. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
And the extra point makes it a
Sometimes the 5-star receivers be weak, but he was actually
That's
good.
exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
I gotta watch this game.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down.
I really
here.
do. They gotta balance this shit out next year. You feel like with the recruiting and shit. Before training, I boosted up a lot of teams though. 'Cause like I said, it's hard for niggas to catch up after all these years. It's just not realistic. But man, any league I join, niggas don't give a fuck.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point. With
That's a fumble, young. That's a fumble, young. What are they doing, young?
We can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw. It's in goal. Unloads it left.
Hey, bro, you know I had a man for that at that corner. His shit is crazy.
Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. Fires on the run. Reels it in as he goes out of bounds on the right side for a huge play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, good shit, man. That's terrible, dude.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after.
That's terrible,
Quick work
dude.
on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
Who got ball first? You did.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
That's terrible, dude. That's terrible.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that pass intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the ground with the back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Huskers will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
I'm playing a good game. I'm just doing some dumbass shit. These dumbass turnovers. I'm just geeking full swing. That's it.
He's going to bring it out from deep. Bust through behind his pad. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
So 3rd and short from
dumbass went away
you
from it.
convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Punga. At the 40, there he goes. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan.
What you blitz right there?
And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man.
He got stuck on the zig on the slot route because your DB was nowhere to be found.
That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after
Yeah,
scoring
get
a
a stop.
touchdown.
This nigga don't run no kick returns back. Nigga don't run no kick returns back. This sneaky motherfucker, man.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quick strike complete.
Sneaky just got a sneaky
And he'll
4
go
yards.
across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line. Can't make the grab. Quarterback
What was
just
that?
missed him a little bit.
And how nice
No
is it
intentional
to have
grounding or
the
nothing?
crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football,
Okay, I see
everybody
this.
being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down.
I know you see me though. I know you see me though. That's a oh
Really
my
nice
God,
job there
Mo.
by both guys to throw and
Oh
to catch.
man,
To
I'm
work
sitting
that
on the
defense to
RPO.
get
I
the
know
first
it's
down.
coming, Mo.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right?
This should be
Especially when they're
crazy, shorty.
athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out,
Yeah, that was just a bad ball. Cause I overplayed it with the safety low key.
Right, great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
I know what you've been doing though. You've been fucking me up with the shell coverage. That's what it is. The shit look like man, but it's coming out zone. If I know if I see a zone, I'm gonna burn. I know zone, I'm gonna burn you up. But you running some good shit. I can't be mad at it. It's always a holding call when niggas block perfect.
For a first down play. They move the tight end all over. From the gun. Going over the top. Pass on the way. It's picked
Nah, they
off.
playing with you.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's such a great job of
Nah, they
the
playing
play,
with me.
seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first.
I got press stop, bro. Nah, they playing with me. I'm ready.
INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
That was a good play. I did not see that coming. You calling them shits at the right time. That's all I'm gonna say. If I know it's coming,
After the incompletion, looking at second down.
I know that shit coming. It's gonna be a problem.
Scanning the field, it's in goal. Steps away. The throw.
Oh!
And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He wants to take the top off.
He gonna pick it like a fool.
Makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Bringing it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Dude,
You gotta get some points here.
INTs.
I'm giving away too many
Who the
points.
backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Looking for room. It's hot. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Setting up the screen. Just destroying his way through the field.
I seen you come down fast as shit with this safety. You just took a bad angle.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being
okay.
no shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback.
As soon as I said hike, I was hoping you wasn't on the end when I seen you on the safety, but you shot down fast as shit, like Ed Reed or some shit.
Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
This shit is crazy. Niggas, we gotta get a stop. Oh man. You cut the heat up high and shit.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
Look at this shit. You see this angle? Oh, yeah, we need that.
Say, Palmer, kind of understanding that
we need that.
Is not playing great.
We need that. I ain't even gonna hold you. We need that. That was a crazy cut. My DM was right there for real. I don't know. I don't know. My line tired or some shit. They're not. Oh.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's in goal. Trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh,
I'm about to say they let him catch. I'm about to say they let him catch that.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, and
Yo, hey, you funny as shit, bruh. Funny as you funny as shit, bro. That nigga did not get off the line, man. They gotta review that though. I don't think that was a fumble, but they're gonna give it to you. They're gonna give it to you though, because this NCAA.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback, and don't just get there. Try to ball out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
That look crazy. Come on.
This coach wanted to be absolutely
I gotta keep the ball
on a challenge.
obviously.
He was right. The previous play will be over.
But the way I was about to bomb,
the Wolverines have moved it inside the 20.
I said, "Oh, he fucked up."
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He'll toss it.
Yeah, how he played a quarterback handed?
He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down.
Just
with
played a
some
quarterback
bad
and a
catches.
running back. Like, what the
This is a
fuck?
third and long. The option look. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And how about this offense? What do you think?
They be doing some dumb ass shit. I ain't even
Bringing
wrong.
in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch.
Even that's one of your fastest plays too. That shit don't make no
Big
sense.
play, first down for this offense.
And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. To the air on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Sheesh.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. No midseason.
That's how he was open last time too. He got caught up on the DB.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
And niggas done played me so much, they just be sitting on the safety, bro. Niggas don't be playing nothing else. They ain't gonna hold you.
Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 7 over Rice. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I've been said it, bro. They think college kids stupid, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The angles, the tackling. When the joint first, bro, they think college kids dumb, bro. College not this wild, bro. Niggas not running jet beats all game.
Good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pocket starts to collapse.
Like, niggas just run jet sweeps, just run double pass. Like, I don't be seeing teams in real life doing that.
The Huskers are in the hurry up.
Niggas was fighting for their lives to score. EA just made it whatever they thought was smart.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hand.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations.
Yeah, we're good on this.
Bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Oh, they just
Makes the
lost some
grab
shit.
on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I think one of the hardest things.
He can't even cut that bitch back. I just peeped there.
But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get
He can't even cut that bitch back. I just peeped that. Hey, mom.
positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those if you got them a little bit tired.
This shit is crazy, man. Oh, man. You check the chat, man. These niggas need to play, get their game over with.
Nebraska, 28.
Second down.
Who that is? Which running back is that? All right, bet. Now, after the game, I got you. They keep calling passing the fence.
Looking to
I
scramble.
don't do it. We there. They keep calling passing the
And the
fence.
laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on.
They about to play right now,
The
bet.
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I already know you gonna make the shit this year, though, bro. You been putting belt their ass. Oh, man.
The DBs will back off a bit. Going up top on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And they took a shot on
This
that one.
nigga going for the hit, not the pick.
It's incomplete.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
And then that's the kill, too, with this game. It's like the updates, bro. I ain't never played a football game where the updates be this crazy, bro. Like, it'd be like a whole different game, fool. When the game first came out, every quarterback could throw deep balls, had accuracy. Shit changed quick. All you had to do is just tap the deep ball.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make
Like, every update, bro, I swear it's a whole different game. You can't cut back the same no more. The spin don't work the same no more. It's something.
Feel a little pressure. It'll be incomplete. Try to extend.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you too, bro. I don't know niggas peep, bro. You can't play one quarterback all game. Not with the wear and tear on this game, unless you just up. I don't know if you peep. I kept switching my quarterback. If I kept 5 in the game, he would have been throwing more picks. The wear and tear job like crazy in this game.
My
Punch that ball out, man. You know, fumbles in the game no more. Used to be fumbles in the game.
That's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
His stick used to work.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game.
They fucked this joint up with all the updates.
And had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need...
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
My bad, bro. I ain't even want to accept this shit.
Will take the penalty.
I ain't
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, that was crazy.
They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down.
Bro, I'm like, yeah, this shit crazy. Hold in.
With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He wants to pass it on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone.
He be getting cooked.
And he's
All my white corner be getting. He got 98 speed. He be getting cooked.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know
He be getting cooked. He got purple jammer. I don't know what it is. He be getting cooked.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver,
Somebody tell you.
I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the
I'm
field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit crazy. Some of the 5 stars be some cold shit, bro.
And they executed it perfectly.
couldn't find a way to.
Bro, you could get 4 stars that's way, that'd be way better than the 5 stars. Like, I don't know, niggas would be geeking the 5 stars because of real life, but that corner some cold shit.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a
Nah, for real.
Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress in the sideline.
That shit don't always mean nothing.
Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well.
Oh, this nigga just cut me off. That's a flag, yo.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And that is a
That's
frustrating.
what I'm saying. They'll call the pass interference, but they're going to call a million holding calls. 1,000,001 holding calls. Like, come on, man. Look at the DB going to go all the way to the outside on some nut shit.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
You know,
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work
exploding
on
and I can't move the ball.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Almost had the completion.
Yeah, nah, this one of them games, bro. I ain't even gonna act like I ain't seen it. It's one of them games.
You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you. You just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd
Nah, this
down.
game fucked up. I swear EA been doing some wild shit this year, and I'm not peeping. That's the formation.
To him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but this pass
That's a good play.
And they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion back.
Getting punished in real life.
You know right now, saving
Can't even
the
say nothing
clock,
about
that is at a premium for this offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Man, what the fuck is going on? Is it me?
Here comes
It's like they got
offense on
it's like they got a
second
step. It's like they got a step. Is these niggas tired or some
down.
shit?
The aerial assault continues. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry up. From the gun on third down.
This nigga smart, sneaky motherfucker. You a sneaky motherfucker for that because I was running over there. I'm like, what this running back about to go? That's the easiest read.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense, quick tempo.
These niggas is getting...
Second and 10. He'll throw again. Looking left. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Oh, he got Robert.
Taking it the other way. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Shite they even let you get there. Like, what the fuck is that? I led that bitch perfect, too.
Now on second down after
I
the incompletion. The back goes in motion. Now the play fake. Looking for a big gain. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6th first down.
This just took it quick.
Right, you're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making.
Well, I was surprised they let me get that because the pass was yellow. I'm like, man, this shit tripping.
You got to find something down deep.
Buddy ball, y'all boys. Y'all got to fight here.
Get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Boy, they got the best white players in this game. I swear to God. The best white players I've ever seen.
Splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th. Just about set to take it away.
There's a bunch of Riley Coopers in real life getting torched.
No return.
These niggas amazing on here. They knew that they knew what they was doing too. You can't change the skin complexion. They knew niggas would have been on that. You can change everything else. They weight, they height, all this crazy shit, but you can't change the skin complexion.
Take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
So fast.
They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after
so
a pickup of
fast.
3. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short.
See, I bench number 5. You're not gonna see the field to number 9
Let's
fuck
see
up.
what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They make the stop.
3, not that ball
running
out.
game
Why am I
moves the
coming out
chains
3
as they
down?
get the first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that point.
That D-line job be saving me, though, for real. Let me get off that ball.
Run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock go.
They definitely getting off the ball.
All the way down the field.
Should be different.
Take a lot of time off that clock.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free.
That's the kill, too, sometimes with this game, man. You just can't give a nigga all day to make adjustments.
Right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it.
That's a holding call again.
He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this
Nah,
one's
this
about.
game is vicious, yo. When you down, they're gonna keep kicking
Third
you.
down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The give to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Here's a throw.
Oh, he
late. The incomplete pass,
Oh,
4th down fails, and they'll turn it over.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this
Ah,
football
that was
game.
crazy.
This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. The tackle is made.
I'm telling you, that little nigga really a problem, bro. I ain't never had a player like Brown.
Right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And
What's the call, yo?
It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
What the fuck is the call on some shit like that? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like,
Getting nothing, it's second
they call out of
and goal from the
bounds?
6. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He makes a grab.
somebody showed me I'm off all day
That
tomorrow.
one in, but the defense
I'm
ended
up
up
in the
forcing
building
out
by
a
the time we
return.
get home.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out
Okay,
route.
that
You
dude
got to
is
throw it
legit.
before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Nah,
And
yeah,
they've
man.
inched closer.
You got
and
that man
closer,
sitting there for
and
the
still 2
RPO.
yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. The play action fake. He wants it all.
Oh, he caught that.
Touchdown, Michigan.
That's
And
wild
the
as shit.
rout is on. You see some confidence over
Nah,
there
this
as
little
they're
nigga's a
closing in on a
problem.
Week 7 win.
I swear to
And
God.
you knew this one was over already, but how about
Ain't no
exclamation point?
fucking way, yo.
Another
I
score
thought
for
your
this
DB
offense.
came back and
They've had
picked that.
themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard
Let me ask you something, though, bro. You be setting your zone flats, or you just let the CPU have that shit on
Fair
default?
catch called for and made.
Okay.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse,
Okay, but because a lot of these niggas, bro, you be surprised, but they just leave that shit on default. That's why niggas be getting torched like that, because I be moving my shits all game long. I ain't gonna hold you. It depends on what a nigga doing. That's why you burnt me up on that touchdown up the middle with the tight end, because I went cover 2 and put the flats at 20 yards to them corner routes. I was sitting on that. But they left the middle wide open like some idiots. But now, if you don't play with them shits all game, the way they made the game is fucked up. GG's though, bro.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
more defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA